Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am featuring one of my friends battle, a new submission from our old friend Riddler, and he's running something spice Pokemon which is Shadow Granbull in Open Ultra League, and along with it he's running Grey Ninja and the Driflim. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. Also, if you want to submit your battles and you want me to showcase your battles on my channel, you can DM me on Facebook. So let's begin the video, and it's a Shadow Granbull versus very annoying Pokemon Zygarde. We can charm them down, but here comes the Feraligatr. So we are going to do some charm damage before dipping. So I think he will shield here, otherwise it will knock out because we are shadow on shadow. And definitely we are going to come with Grey Ninja after this, or we are trying to catch. Actually we were trying to catch, and still they are going to throw a Hydro Cannon, and they are not going to go for Ice Beam or the Crunch. And yes, it still does a lot of damage. We can go for the Night Slash. This is definitely enough to knock out the Feraligatr, and if we get the boost, then it will help us to fight against the Zygarde. And here comes the Zygarde. I think we are going to go for Hydro Cannon spam. We can go for two, but we cannot reach the third one. And going for the first Hydro Cannon, and we can reach another. Yes, we do. And I think this Dragon Tail is going to knock out the Grey Ninja. And after that, it's time for Shadow Granbull. We are going to come back with the Shadow Granbull, and here comes the Talonflame. And this is looking a bit tricky. And we are going to go for Icy Wind. No, actually, they go for it. And if this is a Brave Bird, then it is going to be very bad. Actually, they go for the Fly, which is good. We can bait them with the Icy Wind. Let's see what happens. And it is going to lower their attack, and they're going to shield this because this is their last hope, because Zygarde is very bad idea against the Granbull. And we are going to go for another Icy Wind, and this is going to grab the final shield maybe. And yes, it does. And I think Granbull is one charm away from his charge move, so we have to be very careful for the catch as well. And here opponent was trying to catch, so he didn't fall for it, and he's just farming down. And this Zygarde is just going to get knockout with the charm. They go for the outrage for some good reason. So we are going to go for crunch. No, actually they top left. So good game. Let's move towards the next opponent, and it's a Granbull versus Walrein. And look at the charm damage, but we have to be very careful for the charge move. And we try to catch Icicle Sphere again, but they didn't fall for it. And we have to face the Annihilate now. We can go for the Hydro Cannon spam. Hydro Cannon is going to hit hard. One of the Hydro Cannon they have to shield. So let's see. And going for the first one. And this time we go for the Night Slash bait. So my friend has something else planned. So going for the first Night Slash, and they do shield here. And we can reach another one. This is Rage Fist. So I think we can survive with few HP maybe. And yes, we do, because we are dark typing, so we survive it. And this is definitely not a Hydro Cannon, so they can easily no shield here. And actually they survive with 1 HP, and one more charm was enough to knock them out. And I think Walrein will return, and let's see if we can land a close combat on the Walrein. So they're going to throw here, so definitely we are going to shield this Icicle Sphere. And they are about to reach another move. We are going to go for close combat. I think this was not a CMP tie. It looked like that, but I'm not sure. And this grabs the final shield, and actually it was a CMP tie which Granbull wins. So let's see if we are going to shield, and yes we do. So we are going to try to close out the game with Granbull maybe. And here we tried to catch, but we failed. And here comes the Giratina. So we can knock them out with a Shadow Ball. And I think it might be enough. Depends on the IV of Giratina. He might survive. And it survived with actually few HP. One more Astonish is sneaked. So I think it is going to definitely knock out the Giratina. They go for the Shadow Sneak, and they have to throw energy. And actually the bad news is they have generated back-to-back Icicle Sphere by this time. Now it all depends on IV of Granbull whether or not it can survive the Icicle Sphere. So it's very glassy, and actually it did survive with 1 HP and secured the win with 1 charm. So good game, we won this match. And let's move towards the next opponent, a Dream lead, Shadow Dragonite in the lead. So they are going to save switch into Typhlosion, and we have a hard answer which is Grey Ninja. But the bad thing is they have Thunder Punch access and they can reach quickly. So we are going to go for Night Slash bait and they fall for it. And we get the boost, which is good for us. We do reach the Night Slash, but they throw here and this Thunder Punch is going to do heavy damage. And we are going to shield this move, and our Grey Ninja is very glassy Pokemon. So I think we might have survived this next Thunder Punch, but still he shielded and he gave up both the shield. Now we can pressure back the shield because we have back-to-back Night Slashes, and this is the range where Night Slash should be enough. And they know that we have back-to-back, so that's why they didn't shield. Let's see what they are going to come up. Weak connection comes up here, and here they come with Dragonite. So we are going to go for Night Slash. Let's see, and this will do decent amount of damage. They are going to give up the shields, which is good for us, and now we can snipe them. So going for the Night Slash, this is going to do more damage. And look at the damage. One charm sneaks and actually they come with Skeledirge. Still this looks winnable. All have to do is we have to land the crunch on Skeledirge, but they have built up 2 Shadow Ball. This is going to knock out the Granbull. Actually for some reason they go for Disarming Voice, and now this gives us opportunity to throw a crunch, which is super effective, but it survived. And now we can come with our Drifloon and just astonish them down, and I think we can astonish down the Dragonite as well. So this looks very winnable for us. So they are going to go for Dragon Claw, but this is not going to help them. We can just do fast move and secure the win. So good game. Let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Normal Drapion in the lead, so I think we should be staying here, and yes we do. And they might be running Sludge Bomb and we have to call it carefully. We might shield, this is enough for the Sludge Bomb, but we are taking a risk, and we took a lot of risk and it did just one shot us. And here something is happening, either opponent is freeze, so we are going to stay and go for the Hydro Cannon, or maybe he's farming but animation is stuck. I'm not sure what happened here. So going for the Hydro Cannon, it knocks out the Drapion. And here comes the Sylveon. Definitely we are not staying and we dip into our Drifloon and they dip into the Giratina. So we should wait here. We shouldn't be going for the Shadow Ball immediately. So definitely we are shielding this so that we can survive the next charge move easily with the Icy Wind debuff. So going for the first one, this might grab the shield, and let's see what happens here. And actually they are not shielding for some good reason. If we could have gone for the Shadow Ball, then it would have just one-shotted. But this time definitely they are going to shield this move. So our win con is to farm them down, and definitely we are double shielding, which is very good decision because now we can just farm them down with the Astonish. And actually they dip into Sylveon immediately, and all we have to do is just bait them with the Icy Wind so that this grabs the final shield. And after the debuff, the charm damage on Grey Ninja would be less. So this grabs the shield, and I think this is a range where 2 Hydro Cannon should be enough. And definitely they are not reaching any charge move before we reach back-to-back Hydro Cannon. So look at the damage, and we reach another Hydro Cannon. This is going to knock out the Sylveon, the threat of Grey Ninja. And Giratina is very low on health, so we can close out the game, and they are going to top left. So good game, we won this match, and let's move towards the next opponent. And it's a Steelix, very bad lead for us, but actually we are core broken by the Steelix because back to Pokemon will also struggle as they are running Thunder Fang, and they are going to go for Psychic Fang I believe. So definitely we shouldn't be shielding here, and we didn't. Now we are dipping into Grey Ninja, so I think we have put them in a range where 1 Hydro Cannon should be enough, but we are going to bait them with a Night Slash. Let's see what they decide to do here. And they are going to shield because Grey Ninja hits very hard. This is definitely a Psychic Fang or a Breaking Swipe. We can survive both. So we didn't shield here. So now I think it's time to go for Hydro Cannon, but they dip into Giratina. Might be they were trying to catch here. So we are going to go for Night Slash, and let's see, our switch timer is up. Actually switch timer is not up and we were unable to get another Night Slash, but we do have a shield advantage. So I think by shielding once we can just farm them down easily. And yes, we are going to do the same thing. They go for the Ancient Power and no boost was provided, so I think we were able to charm them down. And let's see, if Steelix return we can go for the close combat. and one shot them. Let's see what they decide to do here. They come with Steelix, and let's see if this close combat is going to land. This will one shot if they don't shield here, and they are not shielding. And here comes the Cresselia, and they are running confusion on it, so it's very good matchup for us because Drifloon can put lot of pressure with its fast move and the charge move. Also, they don't have that much of a charge move pressure. They go for the Moon Blast, and we can reach two Shadow Balls here easily. So we are going to go for the first one. This will grab the final shield, I believe. And actually they were expecting the bait, and now they have to top left. So good game, we won this match, and let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has, and they have a Shadow Feraligatr in the lead. So we are going to stay here for the bit and try to do some Shadow Charm damage. And look at the damage, it did almost half of the health. And they are going to go for the Hydro Cannon, and I think we should dip because we cannot farm them down with a fast move. So we are going to dip, and they are going to dip into Virizion after storing some energy. And the energy from the Grey Ninja is useless because all the charge move are resisted. We are going to go for Hydro Cannon, and look at that, not very effective. And going for the second one, I think we can reach third one as well, and they are going to just farm us down. And this is a bad idea for the opponent because it will take a lot of damage, and this was a charge attack priority, I believe. So now this Hydro Cannon is going to put them very low, and this is very bad for opponent. He just wasted his energy. So this is fine for us, and we are going to come back with a Granbull, I believe. No, actually we have something else planned. We are going to come with Drifloon. Actually it is a correct decision because they are running Leaf Blade, which is resisted on our Drifloon, and we can farm up a lot of energy. But the threat is the Shadow Feraligatr, and I think he has back to back, maybe, I'm not sure. So we are shielding this move, and let's see what the final Pokemon is. I think one more Astonish comes through, and it's a Cresselia. This time they are not running Confusion. This is Psycho Cut, and still they are not shielding for some reason. And we are going to come with Granbull and reach the Crunch. This Crunch is also super effective dark typing move, and let's see if this grabs the shield. And yes, we do get the shield, we do get the defense drop. This is easy win for us now. All we have to do is just tap our screen. We are not going to throw any charge move. They go for the future side. Now they are dry on energy, and we are going to just farm them down. I think we can survive a Hydro Cannon, but opponent decide to top left. I thought they have second Hydro Cannon. This is fine. A dream lead again, Malamar versus Granbull, and here comes the Rhyperior. Are they in a wrong league? Maybe they are running some spice content here. So we are fine. So we are going to shield this move. This could be a Rock Wrecker. Very good shield by the Riddler, and we are going to go for Night Slash. We shouldn't be over farming a lot, and we can spam out those Night Slash and Hydro Cannon on Malamar as well. So we get the Night Slash, and let's see what is going to come with. Maybe Malamar again, and he's waiting for the full switch timer. And yes, so we have back to back Hydro Cannon and also a lot of energy with the Night Slash. So going for the first one, hoping for the boost, and no boost. So now we are going to go for Hydro Cannon. This is going to do more damage than Night Slash. So let's see if they are going to shield this, and still they are not shielding. Now this time we are going to go for Night Slash. This will definitely grab the shield if they want to save the Malamar, and yes they do. So we are going to snipe them, and actually we catch a move. I'm hoping that this is a superpower catch, which will be very good catch for us, and not very effective. Here comes the Leaky, and we are going to stay here, and I think we have a Drifloon at the back, so we should be doing more damage with the Granbull because we cannot rely on Drifloon to get this Leaky out of our way. So definitely we should be going for the Crunch and hope for the debuff so that our charm damage should add up, and this will grab the final shield. And unfortunately we didn't get the debuff, so we are going to continue to tap our screen, and they were able to farm us down. This is looking very tricky for us, and let's see. And we are going to sacrifice our Grey Ninja, I believe, and actually for some reason opponent decide to top left, and we are going to secure the win. Actually they could have tried here, so this is fine. Zygarde in the lead, a dream lead again, and here comes the Shadow Feraligatr. So we are going to do the same thing. We are going to shield once and just farm them down. I think we are not going to farm them down because they can reach another Hydro Cannon. All we have to do is immediately dip into Grey Ninja now. We can take one Hydro Cannon on the Grey Ninja, it is fine, no need to shield, and we can reach the Night Slash easily. And this Night Slash is going to be enough to knock out the Feraligatr. And later we have to do the same thing, spam out those Hydro Cannon on the Zygarde, and he's going to come back with the Zygarde. We can go for Hydro Cannon number 1, and in the similar way we can reach another Hydro Cannon, and it is going to put them bit low. And let's see how much damage it does. I think more than half of the damage for the Zygarde will be done, and it all depends on what the final Pokemon is. Hopefully it's not Leaky. Coming back to the Shadow Granbull and sneaking a Charm. So this could be a Earthquake, I'm not sure, maybe a Bulldoze. And this is a Bulldoze, a crap move, and they are going to stay here and allow our friend to farm them down. And we have a charge move, and there is a Talonflame at the back with the 2 shield. This is a bit risky, so we are going to go for Crunch, and for some reason they don't shield and we do get the defense drop. This is very good for us, and we are going to shield this move. This could be a Brave Bird or maybe Flame Charge. Actually it's a Flame Charge. We can reset that attack with the Icy Wind. This Icy Wind is going to grab the shield, but at the same time it will debuff the attack, which will be very good for us. And now I think it's easy win for us, and we were able to farm them down. So good game, we won this match. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also share with your Pogo friend, and thank you for watching this video till end. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.